sound? Do we have sound? Do we have sound? Do we have There we go. Yeah, we're good. Sorry about that. I wasn't Johnny on the spot right there with the sound. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I was a little hungover yesterday morning. Pop out chat. Actually, excuse me, I was hungover this morning. So 3 martinis with you guys is too much. I woke up this morning just my throat was destroyed. I had a headache and I had to go pick up a hiker. So this is how my day started today. I started with my phone going bling, 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 bling. And this hiker that I picked up yesterday wanted to ride today, but she didn't know where she wanted to get picked up, right? So despite all our technology in the phones, the hiker still didn't know where she wanted to go. Now, she knew kind of the direction she wanted to go. She knew like names of the roads where she wanted to go. Clay Benton Trace Jr. says, good evening from Blandonboro, North Carolina. Why did you give her your phone number? Oh, because I help out on the Appalachian Trail. That's one of the happy things I like to do. And when we finish the Galaxy, that's one of the things I'm going to do with it. So this hiker, I eventually went and picked her up at like 9:45 in the morning. Nothing in my stomach. I think I like ate some rice on the way out the door, and picked her up. She was very nice. She is 72 years old, and she's section hiking the entire Appalachian Trail. She talks the entire time we're in the car about things that are broken on her body. She has a bunch of discs fused now. Everybody complains to me about how bad Pennsylvania is to hike in, and Butt Crunch says, "Holy shit!" Yeah, holy shit is right. She had this little dog. In fact, she is the reason that I was called Eddie for a while. But that's a whole nother story. Like, people would call me asking for a guy named Eddie, but she went around and started thinking that my name was Eddie. I should have got a picture with her. So tonight we're looking for a FML car, and somehow we're looking at a P38 Lightning, right? Because someone is selling a P38 Lightning on Facebook. I had to look at this thing. This doesn't make much sense to me. Oh, hey, it's Tony Airlines. Yeah, Tony, we're doing this again. My idea is that if I'm going to drink, I'm going to be paid to drink. So if I can grab super chats while I'm drinking, great. And also helps the engagement because I have no more video games on this computer anymore. So this is kind of like my video game. And it also helps with loneliness, just being able to talk to people. As I sink down into the frame. I guess that's fine, though. Jess Kunch may be joining us tonight. She says she's driving back from Wilkes-Barre, so she may. I'm going to keep this going till at least like midnight or something. But unlike last night with Tony, I'm not going to have 3 martinis. I'm only going to have 2. Jess Dickey says, play DayZ with me. Is that a fun game? The great thing about calling it an FML car is that if someone types out what it means, their YouTube automatically hides their message. So, because you're not allowed to say the F word. Oh, this isn't for sale. It's just suggested for me, the National Museum of World War II Aviation. Here's a bunch of planes that cost $500 an hour to fly. Yeah, heck my life. There's something. So we're still looking at cars. We still have Nick in mind. It's the Cassandra says, puck my life. There you go. That worked. Nate B says, opening FML car. My first car was a 1980 Ford T-Bird. What did they look like in 1980? 1980 Ford Thunderbird. Did you mean Thunderbird? No, I meant... Ooh, that's what they looked like? That's what they looked like. Oh, 8th generation. Sustin Mew says, hi, what's the most offensive car mods you've seen? Wings. It all comes back to wings with me. I just can't stand wings that don't do anything. Yeah, so okay, is this a Fox platform in 1980? Well, the Fox platform started like 1978, right? Man, look at that piece of garbage. I mean, that's what a Turbo LS goes into and then just beats everybody. Ugh, that is so ugly. I bet it's comfortable as shit, though. Sold for $9,000 on Bring a Trailer? Oh, eat out my asshole with that. Really? God damn it. I had a Nickelodeon boombox in the back seat, says Nate B. So, 2001 Mercury Grand Marquis LS sedan, 200 over 200,000 miles. Aaron Crutchfield, thank you for the donation. How much is your disdain for second-gen neons from the Autotrans? I had a 2000 with a 5-speed and don't remember being as bad as you described. Dude, 3-speed automatic. They looped it in and called it some version of a torque flight, I think. Oh, it was bad. It was tacked way too up on the highway. It drank gas for a 4-cylinder. It wasn't that good. It wasn't good, man. So you had the good one. Looking back, I should have asked for one. I should have gotten one with a 5-speed, but I didn't know what to think, and I didn't even know my mom was buying me the car. Don't think we're rich or anything. We just had an uncle who owned the dealership and just gave us the car at invoice. Yeah, 3 whole speeds. So yeah. Oh, right. We saw this one. This is the one with the broken taillight. There's that Honda Fit. What's up with this Civic? Oh, right. The guy was looking at this one that has problems. That's a mechanic's car, which means it's probably broken. There's the BMW that's getting fisted. Volkswagen Touareg. There's probably something wrong with that. Yeah, you know what? Let me just CIVIC. Tell me what comes up. Bit too expensive for Nick. Right price, but oh god. I like how this picture just says Chester County, Pennsylvania. Oh, is that a big strut tower bar in the back? You got an oil pressure gauge for reasons. Nice. Poverty spec, which means no tack. So instead of putting a tack, you put in an oil pressure gauge. Damn. This is a nice Civic. Over in A-Town. Why is it clean? What's wrong with it? Our title? 174,000 miles, not bad. Again with these floor mats. None of these cars can have nice looking floor mat. They're all these floor mats look like they're about to get stuck behind the accelerator pedal. Alonzo Lopez says, "Oh, that's a good car." Yeah. Yeah, just a little. Runs good. New motor, clean tile, no issues. Really? 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 Really no issues. You like that car? You like that? That. Automatic trans are bad on those ones. Oh, really, Christian? Christian? Automatic transmissions are bad on those ones. Sustin Mew says 1973 or 1974 Pontiac Trans Am, which looks better to you? I can't even picture between those two things. I guess I should look them up. I'm gonna get a little music in the background, but hopefully it won't bleed through too much. I wonder if I can put on Vaporwave and it won't get flagged. But it's something I'm just going to listen to, so it's just going to be on my speakers, but maybe it'll be fine. Awesome. Hey, 2 millimeters of rubber. They fail pretty often. Okay, good to know. John Gospel says, are you using a Game Boy camera as a webcam? Maybe I am. No, I'm using an old Logitech camera as a webcam, but I can go through OBS, go into the settings, because it's really, really dark in this room. Like, there's one light bulb, but I have the exposure all the way up. So you see, like, the frame rate's really, really low. Hey, you want to see something cool with this? If I get my headlamp, and turn it on the flood one. Oh, it doesn't show now. Never mind. When the frame rate was higher, you could see the LEDs pulsing, but I guess not. All right, so 73 or 74 Trans Am. All right, so let's look at those. 1973 Trans Am. Oh, okay. They have some little arrow. And you said 1973 versus 1974? What's different between these other than... Yeah, 74 is better. There's less arrow, it's more streamlined. Yeah, 74 is better. But this enters the smog years. What, smog years started 72? Because the oil crisis started 72, right? Okay, what? $1,100 for this. Rusty. Good FML car. 2000s Pontiac Grand Am. Yeah. My friend's parents had one of those. And it was like the kid's car. Or it was one of the cars I remember riding around in band camp. 1980 Chevy Citation. Awesome. Oh, DX. Okay. I like how... Oh, you need some more Dutch with those, oh, there we go. There we go. Big ol' rust problems. Get those wheels on and don't replace the rust. Butt Crunch says, what's the budget here? Yeah. The new $1,000 car is a $3,000 car. Now that Liberty of Context says, now that all the Grand Am and Grand Prix cars are rusting away, what will Juggalos drive? Good question. I think they're in Dodge Caravans now. This one looks okay. Why is it important to know that you like CVS Pharmacy in your ad? Oh, it's a stick shift too. Hell yeah, this is an alright car right here. Clean title. Non-problem car. No engine light. Catalytic converter new. Did it get stolen? New spark set? I guess all new spark plugs. That is my second car. I'm gonna need to move to Boston. Like, why do I care where you're going? If you really interest, we can deal about price. Well, that means everybody's gonna deal about. Everybody's gonna talk you down. Yeah, good point, Brian. All caps all the time does mean it's boomer posting. Yawn. What's the best gen caravan in your opinion? Well, I mean, they're all built to a budget, aren't they? I mean, I guess maybe third, because they're the only ones, they're the oldest ones that are still hanging around. They are thrown together. Clay Ben Trace Jr. says, great fuck my life car is a Chevy Caprice Classic. Oh! That'd be a good one. Caprice Classic. Donk. Why does that Mercury Capri keep coming up? Hell yeah. God, these things are freaking beasts. I like how you have the Impala SS wheels. I could stare at this beautiful monstrosity all day long. '80 Cadillac d'Elegance. Ooh, 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 that interior. There is no lumbar support. There is no bolstering in that thing. Heck yeah. Seatbelts are an afterthought. You just fall asleep while driving that. Wait, what is up with that wheel? Does it need any more asymmetry going on here? You've got the J.C. Whitney catalog. You've got pedal covers on it. You've got some sort of cover on the column shifter. You have a trim package here to make your trim panels look like brushed aluminum. Ugh. What's up with this engine brace? Or did they make this? Hotchkiss? That's a Hotchkiss design? Evan Stather, thank you for the super chat. The music makes me feel like I'm listening to late 80s, early 90s public access show, except you're not taking calls. I am here for it. Well, I'm glad the music's coming through. Oh wait, the music is coming through on the desktop audio a little bit. That's right, because I didn't mute desktop audio. Okay. I hope it's okay. Hope they don't flag me for that. It's like an Impala SS conversion someone lost interest in halfway through. Yeah, totally. I like that you have one bolt with a washer holding this in here, and over here you have a bolt with no washer. And it's rusted. Butt Crunch says you should take calls. I wonder how I would do that. I mean, Jess said she's gonna hop on when she gets home. So, that could be a thing. Also, I gave an open invite to Steph Schrader. It says, hope it all's well with you. Want to come down here and drive a Porsche? I would maybe in the fall. My summer is filling up. Stefan Telly says, I'm currently in cardio trance, and this is making my 1 hour elliptical time set so great. Oh, thank you. I just got back from the gym myself. So, you're just spinning away on the treadmill? I guess since it's 10:37 here, you're probably like on the West Coast or something. John Gospel says, I'm a bit concerned about how cold and dark that room seems to be. Well, it's like 15 degrees outside. And, oh my god, look at those pedal covers that don't cover the whole pedal! What did you think? What were you thinking? It's like, yes, I need this. God damn, maybe pedal covers is my most hated car accessory. Butt Crunch says, have you seen Therapy Gecko? He makes you feel less lonely. I have no idea what Therapy Gecko is. Boris says, this is to Roman's car fund. Great. Thank you, Boris. God, the early 2000s years were downright tragic. What is Therapy Gecko? Oh, is this the guy who you can order him to do things and he does that, or this is just some guy who live streams? Lyle Forever, Therapy Gecko, something. 480,000. Wow. I've never heard of this. Oh, he's got to know your meme. F5 for freedom. F5 for freedom. F5 for freedom. There you go. His real name is Lyle Drescher, is an internet personality, podcaster, and streamer who hosts a call-in live stream show and podcast where guests talk about problems or share stories from their lives. He started during the pandemic, originally on Reddit Public Access Network before expanding to Twitch. Clips from Therapy Gecko, posts to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, videos. He launched Therapy Gecko on the Reddit Public Access show. The U show concept of the show was first did not feature call-in and was instead a discussion in streams chat. Okay, online presence. Therapy Gecko is notable online presence from numerous platforms. Giant followers. I heard a bunch of bumps going on outside. It might be the wind with trees and stuff. Watch this turn into a horror show. Weird. Also have stuff going around the dryer. Where was that? So, Therapy Gecko has an online presence. Alright, they're saying how popular he is. Is it just a call-in show, this guy? Odd Stuff Only says Roof Demons. Yeah. Hello, Billy Owens. Good to see you. So, yeah. So it's just kind of a call-in show. Good on him for putting on makeup every single time he wants to do this. Papa Jeffy says no, he does sit-down interviews now. Oh, okay. '90s Ford Taurus is an option. Cadillac Brougham. Did we already see? Wait, what's up with this Fifth Avenue with Kreger's on it? Is Stephen Telke says we need to get Nick a Geo Metro convertible, man. Yeah, he could use something like that. He doesn't have a garage though, so convertibles would be a little tough. I feel bad there's no interior photos of this thing. Why does it have Kreger's? '85 Cavalier. I remember these from high school. Oh, look at that head unit. Got the CD player. Maybe a USB input. Yeah, and then an aux jack. No Bluetooth in that thing. $4,500 for something that you should just throw away. Wait, what is this? Oh, you just have some body kit on it to turn your 80s car into a wingadinga. Connor Close says that camera 1999 I was watching went for only $1,400. Awesome. Oh, with your thumb, and it's an old thumb. Look at that wrinkled skin. Oh, he moved it up now, putting his hat over there. God, he spent money on that. Yeah, especially a supercharged one that it was turned into. Here, Nick, I bought you a car. Like, just show up and you got to drive this now. I've never seen these things on the highway. Do they honestly go highway speeds, or do they just roll around in town? Wait, did it have a ball sack in the back? Yeah, there it is. Matt Lasso, just a question. Why do you delete these podcasts after they're completed? Because sometimes I'm on people's Facebook pages, and I don't want to upset them. Would Nick roll around in one of these? I mean, it's all Australian parts, so maybe you wouldn't want it. Ooh, 200,000 miles, man. Stephen Telsky says 1973 Mustang on the all the entire way. Could we find him a Honda Fit? Did we already look for Honda Fits before? This one's got a bunch of accessories. 152,000, that's not bad. Making me turn my head to look at it. Alright. This one had a leather or vinyl package on it. It's also tinted to hell. Did we look at this one in Reading? Ah, stick shift. Awesome. If you find a Honda Fit, look for late 2nd gen or 3rd gens. For the love of God, don't get the 1st gen. Yeah, it's like I owned one or something. I kind of wonder if one day I'll find old Silicone Sally on here. To think we drove that car all the way to Denver. Honda Fit or Toyota Matrix? Toyota Matrix. Can we find one of these? 4,000 Norristown. 1st gen. Oh, stick shift. Great for me, not so great for Nick. You know, it's interesting. I was almost going to replace Silicone Sally with one of these. But we went the Subaru route. Ugh, those wheels. Didn't we already look at that one? There's a busted up one. There's another one in Reading. Some sort of body kit on it. Or maybe that's not. Is that really from Toyota? Did they really do that body kit? Joshua says, hello, handsome. Hello, Joshua. Veruland says, if you like Toyota stuff for cheap, you used to get Scion TCs for pretty straight shape for $3,000 or $4,000. Interesting. Yeah, that totally is a TRD action package. No, I don't remember Mr. DRBI's safe. The final iteration of the Grand Prix with a fold-down front passenger seat. The Douglasville Scorers. This is an alright one. Oh, the backup camera and everything. It's got some rust. Oh shit, an XRS. In automatic, but crappy headlight bulbs in it. Yeah, you're right. If Nick gets a hatchback of some kind, it means we have a backup camera car. Tom Pont says, Brian, it pains me to see you in so much clothing in your own home. I get cold, man, and I'm too cheap to turn up the heat anymore. It's just how I'm wired, dude. I look forward to when the weather's warming up. What did someone say? G-Body Pontiac's Grand Prix thermostat dad? So what's a CRV? It's because you're spending your HVAC money on cars? I wouldn't call it HVAC, I'd call it oil. Like, this is an oil-fired house. You have to gas up the house. What would be your go-to rear-wheel drive car for $20,000? Ignoring all the iterations of the C3? C3, what am I talking about? 3 Series? Toyota Cressida comes to mind. Can you get an S2000 for 20 grand? I like what Isaac's thinking. Genesis. Can I run my hand? John Gospel says, can I run my house on E85? For 20 grand, a C5? Yeah, you can get a C5 for 20 grand, yeah. Pontiac G8's another one. Alright, done with fits. Are there echoes? Oh, right. $6,000 for 2012. 3,450. 345,000 miles. Wow. Oh wait, we saw that one already. And it's all sideways. Why is the seat all leaned back? I need some more Muzak. Are we about to F5 here? Did I just run out of internet? Are we still streaming? I think we're still streaming. Yep, we're still streaming. I need grocery store music. Awesome. Super chat from Rod Line. Thank you so much. Mazda 3 hatchback. Awesome car in my opinion. Have you had any FML problems with a Mazda 3 hatchback? Does Mr. R have a pay-as-you-go boomer internet plan? What's that? I just have Comcast. Although I do have a kind of pay-as-you-go phone plan. I mostly just keep my phone on airplane mode when I'm at home. I like your reference, salt and pepper, to I feel bad when I always see that the car is registered in Philadelphia. It's more of a big city thing that the car is like slowly getting destroyed. Service Electric says greater than Comcast. Doubt it. Maybe my router does run on oil. Ooh, look at this tragic one. La Patrona. Those wheels. He has a splitter down here that just says 6 speed. And your automatic transmission Yaris. My word. Good lord. What do those wheels just slam into the body every time you hit a bump? Someone says they are Volkswagen rims? Matt Lazo says it's time for bed. Yeah. And only time for bed for me in an hour or two. I think I may need to change my no, it's pretty much the same cars. Just trying to eliminate Philly a little bit. Yeah, we saw that one before. FML meeting. It means F my life. My friend's got a neon ACR up in central Washington. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, excuse me. Maybe one martini is enough for tonight. If I could move anywhere in the US, where would it be? I think we had this question before. North Carolina is on the short list, but I feel weird because every time you hear about like white supremacist problems, it's North Carolina. Thoughts on YouTube's new first 30-second policy? What's the new first 30-second policy? Like no profanity in the first 30 seconds? Is that what it is? Stuart Sauer says, I have progressed. I used to spend my time looking at cars on Facebook Marketplace. Now I'm watching you look at cars on Facebook Marketplace. Awesome. I'm glad I can help you be entertained. You say that, and I'm driving to North Carolina tonight. Christian Jew says, or you're immediately demonetized. So what's going on? You can't swear. Alright, fine. Anything to not have a job. You can make a YouTube documentary of a serial killer long-distance trucker, but you can't say cock. Great, so I'll just put any ad reads I have to do in the first 30 seconds and that solves that problem, right? Did your videos get affected in terms of monetization? It's too early to tell. I mean, I'm still making money. Not making the money I used to a year ago, but you know, we had a nice upswing during the pandemic, and now that things are moving towards short-form content, I have to be comfortable with a market correction. What do I think about the CBR 250R? Double R. Oh, do we get that in the US? Is it a twin cylinder? Or did they bring back like the crazy 250cc 4? Eli Morgan says, I'm not a fan of the daily sub 1 10-minute video becoming the norm. What does that mean? Like shorts? Like YouTube shorts? Get Nick a Miata. Nick's not that much of a Mazda fan, to be honest. John Smith says, I've noticed a lot of creators are censoring words like bomb and gun. Yeah. I mean, it's not YouTube, it's the advertisers. YouTube is pushing channels that have a sort of upload schedule. I have an upload schedule. It's every Monday. Or are you talking about they want people who upload every single day? And burying ones that put quality over quantity. Well, I mean, Frederick Knutson's channel, Down the Rabbit Hole, is not buried, and he posts a video like once a quarter, maybe twice a year. Christian G says they want people who constantly upload. Well, I suppose advertisers do want that. They want content to put their shit stuff on, right? Everybody can't be Z Frank. I don't know who that is. What else would... Oh man, I am tired. I'm probably going to wrap this up earlier, to be honest. No worries, Jess. Another time. Just a call in on... check him out. Z Frank is to animals what RCR is to cars. Really? So he makes fun of people's pets? I can get down with that. Stuart Starr says, have you ever got offers to write for regular auto publications? Yeah, I wrote for Road and Track Online a little bit. I was offered to, when they did Top Gear America, to audition for that, but then they cast a wide net for a lot of people. Nick and I wrote for Spike Ferriston's Car Matchmaker when that was, I think, on Esquire Network. We appeared, Jalopnik had a show also on Esquire or something, or Men's Fashion. It was Deep Cable. I like writing these days, but I like writing for myself. Toyota Yaris, and all they have is a picture of all the speakers in the trunk. Yeah, looking back, I should have auditioned, shouldn't I? But the language, like, I couldn't report on anything, I couldn't be a YouTuber, I couldn't go back, it was really weird. This guy knows how to use shadow and highlight. We already searched Camry. Ugh. Oh, we got a video. He's showing you the change in his seat. He moves the camera around. He's got his kids' toys in the back. Yeah, it's Potato Vision. Yeah, I can't deduce anything about this. I don't... The trunk, yeah, fine. You got a whole bunch of garbage in it. Like, this is how you're selling it? This is how you're selling the car. It's just full of garbage. Wow. I wouldn't call it culture shock, it's just more of culture confusion. Nice. Not a fan of the American racing wheels. Soup something says, what happened to that Toyota? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Stuart Star says, buy a 240. Volvo 240? I think Nick wants to merge onto the highway at a reasonable speed. And I say that while I'm looking at this 91 Camry DX. Christian G says, do you regret selling your Nissan POW? I do. I miss that more than my Sarah, to be honest. But I miss the idea of it. I don't really miss trying to drive on the highway with it. War Sounds, thank you for the super chat. Hey Brian, thanks for hanging out tonight. Have you seen any of the new Honda CT125s on the road in Pennsylvania? No, I haven't. Very rarely in the summer. So I live in the Appalachian Mountains, so anything that has to go up a hill has to go up at the same speed it can go on flat ground. So no, I haven't seen them. I see a Grom from time to time, but I never see it drive out of town, because if you drive southbound, I mean, you see the shots that we use for filming. You have to go up about, I don't know, a couple hundred feet in elevation in a mile, and then back down again. So there you go. It's tough. I see more people huffing it up over the hill on the bicycle than I do in people in little 125cc mini bikes. Silly Zombie 666 says, by the way, Brian, when do you get the crazy taxi car? Let me know. I have a friend with an arcade cabinet if you want it. Yeah, get in my DMs in Twitter or Instagram about that. I plan to get it. Well, you know, I have to pay myself a salary this month. So honestly, depends how well these giveaways go and any other sponsors I pick up this month. I kind of wanted it to buy it this month, but realistically, it's going to be after I get back from Atlanta. Oh, another one with video. This person's showing it. Can we have a listen to this? Oh, my dad clicked. There we go. Oh, that's all we get? Okay. $139,000 miles. This isn't that bad. The paint's, the clear coat is all gone on it. That's honestly alright. Here's a meticulously maintained and perfectly running 1995 Accord wagon. Comes with every fluid replaced, new belts, needs nothing. Man. Oh, do not waste my time. Oh, man. What's up with the gross ring? Nah, car's been sitting. Kristen G says, have you ever been to Canada to film a car? Yeah, we filmed a bunch up in Toronto in the before times. Can't see the interior. Guy bought a 4Runner from him, had the same attitude about time wasters. He had so many people flake on him. That's the premier Facebook marketplace experience these days. Yeah, people say they're going to show up and then they don't show up. When was the last time I saw Daewoo? You know, it's a good question. It's hard to remember. 2007 maybe? No, Camry wagon doesn't come up with anything. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Hello, darling. Hello. Oh, it's... yeah, this thing's pretty rough. It's missing trim panels inside. Leak some oil, power steering fluid, rot. Okay, so this car's done. Sat for a while, broken, spent all this money on fog lights. LED fog lights. Ian McKenna says, Brian, I love you. I love you too, Ian. Thank you so much for watching this. Do the impossible and review a GM EV1. Wouldn't that be awesome? I heard AC Delco has one, and they have it like in a shipping container or in a basement somewhere. Garrett says, what about a General Motors product with a 3800? I'm not opposed to that. Which one did they offer in wagons? Did it even exist? Sterling says there's an EV1 at the Peterson. You're right, there is. I saw that when I was in the before times. I don't know, I was down there. Oh, here we go. This, see, right here, this car, right here. You paying attention now? This is the most important thing we're about to discuss all night. This car is a car that I want Justin Bernash to buy for our giveaways. Look at this Toyota Camry LE stand 4-door. This has the coveted wait, this is the 6-speed. Is this a 5-speed or 6-speed? Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-speed manual in a fucking Camry. I want this to give away. 7,000. This is the secret enthusiast car that no one thinks about. This car is set free, like the old Cam Master we reviewed. Yep, the Racing Mind said, didn't even know you can get a manual Camry. Oh, yes, you kid. Yes, you can. Here it is. Manual transmission. Was the manual only in the base model? I don't know. But it's Justin's money, not mine. Wow, almost 10 grand for a car that's... Well, come to think of it, this one's pretty clean on the inside. 67,000 miles. Oh, okay, this thing's new. Nice. Toyota from the angry period. Well, I am getting very tired. So I'm going to wrap this up tonight. Thank you to everybody who watched me look at cars. And we'll, I guess, be doing this more and more. Once we find Nick's replacement car and also a Galaxy for Real Life Crazy Taxi or Crazy Taxi Galaxy, or needs a nice name. Let me know what you think. So, thanks for watching. Thank you to everybody who donated Super Chat. It's mostly going toward Nick's new car fund. I hesitate to call it fun. Let's call it what it is. It's money time. Stay warm out there on the East Coast. Have a great night. Enjoy your weekend. Bye. Oh, John Smith coming in at the buzzer beater. Thank you for the donation. Says see ya. See ya.